already saved me thousands of pounds already. Okay, now the fifth and final thing that I stopped buying in general is essentially, it's actually a category, but new items in general. Now this one I adapted recently, so let me explain why. By the way, when I say new items, I'm talking more like tech gadgets. So when I say I'm not gonna buy any more, new items, this means no more new phones, no more new laptops, no more new camera equipment that I'm gonna buy for my YouTube channel. Right now I'm using my iPhone to record this, but when I do buy my, actual camera to actually record this, it'll be used. Now this is something I recently adopted, I don't know why I didn't clock this earlier. I don't know why it's taking me so long in my life to notice this now at 19, but there's no point buying any new items anymore. I can't even lie. Now that's gonna sound a little bit mad, but let me explain. What I now do is get used items in very, very good condition or refurbished items, which is just so much cheaper off the original retail price.
Oh, big hack, big hack, big hack. Very big hack, right? If you want to buy an iPhone used, let's say you go to Kijiji or Craigslist or whatever place, right? iPhone, you type in iPhone used near me or something like that. Take the person to the iPhone store. I got this iPhone right here, right? I got it used off of Kijiji. I was so scared. I wouldn't even cap with y'all. No cap. I was so worried about getting scammed, or it wouldn't work, or the phone would be blacklisted or some shit like that. So I took the person to the Apple store. I had them check the battery of the phone, whether the battery was okay, whether or not the phone was blacklisted, and whether or not there was any other technical issues with the phone. The Apple store will do that for you, just to double check the phone. And then once the technician or the person at the Apple store has verified the authenticity of the product, at that point you can give the seller their money, right? So anytime you want to buy an iPhone from Kijiji, Craigslist, or whatever site that you find, take them to the Apple store. Tell them, yo, I'll meet you at the Apple store so that we can verify the quality of this product, and then go from there.
Because due to the markup, we need to remember is that there's VAT, so that's extra 20% on top. There's also the store cut they take for selling the items. So all these items are actually priced higher at a premium. Buying used or refurbished will save you easily, thousands of pounds every year, literally. Now an example is, I recently got a laptop, a Surface laptop, free, I think. Surface laptop free. Essentially this costs around 1.5, how much does this cost? 1.5k? 1.5k, and I got it for 1.3. Why? Because I got it in used condition, very, very good use, and it looks brand new. It looks fresh. It works perfectly clean. It's fast. It's smooth, and I saved literally £200 just by getting it used. With that extra £200, I can use that to do whatever, literally. So think of it like that. Now, if you're gonna get used or refurbished items, make sure you get it from the manufacturer itself or from an authorized dealer or even a reputable seller. So, for example, someone with high status, like Amazon, for example, where I got my laptop from. My laptop I got was straight from Amazon warehouse. So if there was any faults of it, we all know Amazon's customer service is very, very good. So they would have solved any problems. But it's been great so far. Now you may think, what refurbished items? So essentially, these items already had the fault with them. They've been sent back by the customer. The manufacturer fixes it up and then sells it as refurbished. So this also means the next phone I get will be used. I'm not buying it brand new straight from Apple or whatever, because I can save so much money by getting it used. The next camera I get to actually upgrade my YouTube studio, again, that'll be used. I don't need to buy it brand new. There's no need. Don't get me wrong though, I feel like, there's a limit though. So for example, items under £100, you may as well just buy it brand new anyway. Just buy it brand new. It's not that deep. If you really want to save money, you can. It's up to you. But the big items, so we're talking over £1,000 or over £500, you can save a lot of money buying it used, trust me. Hey, but look, think about it. If you could buy a used car 2 or 3 years old with, 40,000 miles in it, then you could buy a used laptop or a used phone. It's the same thing. And the reason we buy used cars is simply to save money, if you bought 1 Series straight from BMW, the price would be way too high, so you get it used a few years.
Facts. Especially that car shit, bro. Oh my days. That car, bro. The allure to buy a new car, I've never understood that. But it is what it is. In order to explain the car analogy better and why you don't want to buy a car new or too old, I'll let my guy over here explain it for me.
So the question is, should you buy new and have the heavy depreciation in the beginning but have very little repair cost, or buy a car that has had a lot of depreciation that's occurred and risk the repair cost? And the answer to that is what I call the sweet spot. And the sweet spot occurs at about the 2nd year and goes till the 8th year. And that would, if you're putting on 12,000 miles a year, that would be between 24,000 and 96,000 miles. And this sweet spot is what I consider the best financial choice to own a car. Cars are built so well these days that the sweet spot is at 24,000 to 96,000 miles. So this scenario, you're going to get the best possibility of getting the car for the best price with the least amount of maintenance during your ownership.
But essentially, yeah, between the 2nd year and the 8th year are the best periods to own that car. So if a car is made in 2020, right, the best time to own that car would be between 2022 and 2028. That means by 2022, you've missed most of the depreciation. And after 2028, that's where you start having some of the repair issues and maintenance fees that cost more. All right, so yeah.